Hello, dear students. How are you? Hope you're fine. Today we are going to start with our new lesson. Actually, this lesson is lecture 1 in semester 4. This lesson is about the top 5 phrases in Arabic. You as foreigners, it's important for you, of course, to know what are the mostly important top 5 phrases used in the Arab world. Now, what's the learning objective of this lesson? What should the student be able to do here? Here, the student should be able to definitely know the top 5 phrases in Arabic-speaking countries. Now, the first word used in the Arabic language or most times in the Arabic language it's tafaddal. Tafaddal has several meanings in English and we are going to tackle them. Tafaddal it's used when what? Giving an item to someone. Example, giving a pen to someone. Or to say, please come in, please join me, and that is for food or drinks. To give permission, you may leave or you may talk. And here we inserted pictures about this element or about this phrase. Let me now shed the light or discuss this slide. When do we use tafaddal? The first case, they said we use tafaddal when giving an item to someone. For example, giving a pen to someone, or let's assume that this boy is giving this girl, as we see in the picture, he's giving her a flower. So he's giving something, an object, anything to this girl. What does he say to her? The word is tafaddal, guys, okay? Tafaddal. So, tafaddal. Because the boy is giving the girl this item, the masculine is giving the feminine. Here the masculine is giving whom? The feminine. So you are in this case offering an item to someone, okay? So here you are offering an item to someone, any item, if it's a pen, if it's a flowers. Here we don't say tafaddal. When you are giving something to a feminine, you say tafaddali. Tafaddali. So when you're giving item to someone, you say tafaddali. Now, let's assume that this girl, let's turn off the tables now. Let's assume that this girl is giving this boy this flower. Now the feminine is giving the item to whom? To the masculine. Okay, so now the feminine is giving the item to the masculine. What should the feminine say to the masculine? Tafaddal. So this is normal, okay? So this is the first way we use tafaddal when you want to offer someone an item or an object, okay? So the second way, please come in or please join me, and that is for food and drinks. Let's see, this girl told this old man to please come in. When she opened the door and told this man to please come in, she is talking to a masculine. So this girl is a feminine. She is talking to what? A masculine. So does she say tafaddal or tafaddali? Of course, tafaddal, okay? So the second way is please come in. Here, the girl is saying to this man, please come in. Maybe she's telling him to please come in to the hospital because maybe he's sick, and she told him, she is greeting him and told him, please come in. So feminine to masculine, it's what? Tafaddal. Now, the third way, please join me, and that is for food and drinks. Let's assume, here we don't have a picture. Let's assume that you want to go to eat in a restaurant with your brother, and you told your friend, please join me, please join us, or please join me to food or to drink. What do you say to him? تفضل. If you are saying this to a person who's a boy, you say تفضل. If you are saying this to a person who's a girl, you say تفضلي. So now here, the first phrase that is used in the Arabic language is تفضل. تفضل or تفضلي. تفضل is for the masculine, as we said, and تفضلي is for the feminine. We use it when giving an item to someone, or to say, please come in, or please join me, and that is for food and drink. Now we are going to discover other ways for saying تفضل, okay, and when it is used. Now, the fourth way to use تفضل is to give permission. You are giving permission here to someone. This someone, you may tell him you may leave or you may talk, okay? For example, let's shed the light on this picture. Here, the teacher is explaining a lesson, and this boy is raising his hand. Let's assume the teacher gave this person the permission to talk. She tells him, you may talk. So what does she tell him? You may talk, okay? You may talk, يعني تفضل, okay? This means تفضل because she gave him the permission. If she was a girl, definitely she says تفضلي, okay? تفضل. Now, you may leave. When do we use you may leave? Let's assume a teacher asked the principal of the school that she wants to leave because she's sick. What will the principal say to her? He gave her the permission to leave, and he said to her, you may leave. He's talking to a girl. What does he say? تفضلي. It depends if this teacher is a boy or is a girl, if it's a masculine or a feminine. Okay? Now, let's take this here. Feminine, تفضلي. Masculine, تفضل. Plural, that is two, تفضلا. Plural, that is three or more, تفضلوا. Let me a little bit comment on this. Let's assume, let's take the case, please join me for food or drink. Here we're going to say, please join us, okay? Please join us. Let's assume you are going out with your brother to eat a dinner in the restaurant. You told two of your friends to join you. Two, what do you say? Usually we know one is تفضل, two is تفضلا. So if you're asking for two is تفضلا. This applies for all the cases that we've talked about in the cases when تفضل is used. Here, plural, three or more. Let's assume also you wanted to go to the restaurant with your brother, and you invited three of your friends to join you. Please join us. What do we say here? تفضلوا, by using the wa, and here we say تفضلا by using the a. Let's read first the slide and then comment on this. Comment on this slide. The second way that is used as the top 5 phrases is thank you very much. Thank you very much is shukran jazilan. Usually, we are going to see when do we use shukran jazilan. It is used when someone helps you, someone offers you something. Both show that you appreciate what they are doing. Let's focus here, please. Here, so the second way from the top 5 phrases is thank you very much. Please notice that this second way is linked to the first way. We'll see how. Thank you very much is shukran jazilan. Can be used formally or informally, but usually it's used in formal situation. You can say thank you, which is shukran, and you can say thank you very much, which is shukran jazilan. It is used when someone helps you. Let's take the first case as this picture, okay? Here, this boy fell off the bicycle, fell on the ground. He was riding on the bicycle and he fell on the ground. This boy came and helped him. What will this boy say to him? He will say to him either thank you or thank you so much, which is shukran jazilan. Why did he say, this boy says to this boy shukran jazilan? Because he helped him. So this is the first case. Let's take the second case, okay? You say shukran jazilan and thank you very much when someone offers you something. But this is your teacher. Let's assume you are a student, okay? And your teacher offered you a gift, a pencil, a nice pencil. What does she will say first to you as a first case? She's offering you something. You are a boy. The teacher is offering this to a masculine. So she is going to say to you, tafaddal. Type. Because she offered you this thing, you are going to thank her. You're going to be thankful for her. What will you say to her? You're going to say to her, thank you so much, my teacher, which is shukran jazilan, or you can say shukran, okay? So in these two ways, when someone helps you or when someone offers you something and you say to him, thank you so much, because you appreciate or you really appreciate what they did for you as they helped you or offered for you something as a gift, okay? This is when do we use thank you very much. Now, we are going to take something that is like a scenario for this. Please, let's link the first top 5 phrases, or the top 2 phrases to each other. Let's take an example. Example, Chris offered Carlo a book to read, okay? Chris, تفضل الكتاب. Here is the book. Carlo, شكرا جزيلا. Thank you so much. Chris, عفوا, you're most welcome. Here, guys, we are applying a scenario on the first 2 top phrases, which is شكرا جزيلا, thank you so much, and تفضل, that has different scenarios or different cases. Let's see now this sentence about Chris. Let's see the sentence about Chris. Here, there is a dialogue. Chris told Carlo, تفضل الكتاب. So Chris offered Carlo a book to read, okay? Maybe we can say that Chris gave this book to Carlo because maybe Carlo was asking about this book. That's why Chris offered this book to Carlo. So Chris is talking to a boy, to Carlo. So what does he say? Tafaddal. Why did we use tafaddal? Because Chris is talking to a masculine, and here we are offering something to someone, so we use tafaddal. Tafaddal, the book is what? Al-kitab. What will Carlo say? Chris offered Carlo the book. What will Carlo say to him? Thank you so much, which is shukran jazilan. He's appreciating what Chris did. Chris will say, Afwan, you're most welcome. You're welcomed. When someone gives you something, when someone gives you something and you thank him, usually he says to you, "You're welcomed," which is Afwan. Okay, so this is a scenario. So that we applied here a scenario when we use tafaddal and shukran jazilan when offering something and getting something from someone. Okay, this is the first case. Let's see example number 2. Let's see example number 2. Taking into consideration when Chris said to Carlo, Afwan, يعني it means no problem, it's okay, or you're no problem, you're welcome. Okay, no problem, you're welcome. Let's see example number 2. Here we can use also tafaddal we can use also tafaddal in this case. Let's see tafaddal in this case. Chris, come join me for food. Chris is saying to, or Carlo is saying to Chris, Chris, come join me for food. Let's see this plate. This plate is filled with delicious foods, okay? Carlo told Chris to join him for food. We said that one of the scenarios that's used with tafaddal is when you tell someone to please join me, okay? So, but here, Chris, come join me for food. We see that in this picture, this table is filled of what? Of delicious food. Okay. So here we can say that maybe Carlo is gesturing that and has a lot of really delicious food in front of him. That's why he told Chris to join him. طيب. Carlo, he is gesturing Chris to join him for food because maybe this food is so delicious. What does Carlo say in Arabic to Chris? Of course, he's going to say tafaddal. Tafaddal because Chris is a boy. If he was talking with a girl, he say tafaddal if he was talking with a girl, okay? So if he was talking to a girl, he say tafaddali. طيب. تفضل معي. You can say either تفضل or تفضل معي, يعني come join me. So let's now use when someone tells you to join him for food by تفضل معي, يعني come with me and join me. Okay, what does Chris says? Chris will say either شكرا جزيلا or شكرا. Let's see if Chris wants to say this in the negative way. He refused, for example, Carlo's invitation. Chris said, no thanks. No thanks. Here, when he said shukran jazilan, he accepted his invitation. Okay, let's assume here Chris said no thanks in the negative way. What do you mean by no? La. What do you mean by thanks? Shukran. La shukran, okay? We don't say la shukran jazilan, we say la shukran. Here when we are talking in the negative way, okay? So here when we are talking in the negative way. This is how these two phrases are linked to each other. Now, guys, please pay attention. We need to pay attention to this slide. It's very, very important. The third way. I think you know this third way. We've taken this before, but just I'm refreshing your memory. This is very important. Also, this third phrase is linked to the second phrase and the first phrase, okay? Here, the third phrase is excuse me or please, which is min fadlik. Guys, min fadlik when you are addressing a masculine, okay? And min fadliki when you are addressing a feminine, okay? But if you are talking to a group of people, هلا we're going to see when do we use من فضلك. You say من فضلكم, okay? من فضلكم. Here you added M at the end, and in Arabic we add the letter ما. So من فضلكم, okay? This is regarding when you talk to a group of people. So excuse me or please means من فضلك or من فضلك or من فضلكم. من فضلك if you're addressing a male, من فضلك if you are addressing a female, من فضلكم if you are addressing a group of people. And if you are addressing two people, what do you say? من فضلكما. Okay, we took this when we said تفضلا, okay? من فضلكما. Okay, من فضلكما. So من فضلكما if they are two, من فضلكم if they are three or more. Okay. Example: Zainab and Corey. There is a dialogue between Zainab and Corey. Let's see. Let's figure out from this dialogue when is excuse me and please used, or من فضلك is used. Please, excuse me, I want the book. Zainab told Corey, please, excuse me, I want the book. What is Zainab doing here? What is Zainab doing here in this case? She's asking for something. So we use min fadlik when we want to ask for something. So here Zainab is asking Carlo to give her the what? The book. So here Zainab is asking for what? For something. So here Zainab is asking for something, and the thing that she's asking about is her book. Please or excuse me means min fadlik. Why not min fadliki? Because Zainab is speaking to a boy. Min fadlik, I want is uridu al-kitab. Like, Corey, what is Corey doing? He's offering her the book. When he offers her the book, what do we say here? What do we say here? We say, usually it's tafaddal, but Corey is speaking to a feminine, so it's tafaddali, because he's offering. What will Zainab say to him because he offered her the book? Shukran or shukran jazilan. Okay, this is the first way. So we use excuse me and please when you want to ask for something. Okay, we also use min fadlik when asking for directions. Let's assume this is a picture. You don't know where is the bank or where's the house of your friend. Okay, you asked, for example, the policeman about or a person you saw in the street about the location of a certain bank, and because you don't know the direction of this bank. So we use min fadlik here to ask about directions. Here also, when you're asking for directions, you're asking about something. Okay. What do you say? Excuse me, where's the bank? Excuse me is min fadlik. Where is Aina? The bank is al-bank. Okay? So, or you can say, excuse me, where's the restaurant? You don't know where is the restaurant that your friends are sitting in. So here you are going to ask for directions. So, excuse me, where's the bank? Or excuse me, where's the restaurant? Min fadlik, Aina al-bank. And also you say min fadlik. It depends. If you are asking someone who's a boy or who is a masculine, you say min fadlik. If you're asking someone who's a feminine, you say min fadliki. Okay? Fourth now. Now, the fourth way is to say hello and welcome. This is very, very well known. This is something known that we should, when we see someone, we should say to him hello and welcome. That's why when I say the top 5 phrases in Arabic, yani the top 5 phrases to deal gently and politely with other people. Okay, that's what I mean by the top 5 phrases. What is hello? We know that hello means marhaban. Welcome is what? Ahlan wa sahlan. Okay, so we have types of greeting. Okay, these are actually the types of greeting. Hello, we can say to someone hello, but this hello usually it's informal way. Welcome is ahlan wa sahlan. Okay, marhaban, we use it when you see someone, you want to greet him, you say to him marhaban. Okay, welcome, let's see, when do we use ahlan wa sahlan? Your friend visited you, wants to visit you at home. Okay, when he entered the house, he said, marhaban. What do you tell him? You are going to greet him. You want to tell him, welcome in. What do you mean by welcome in? Ahlan wa sahlan, okay? This is, or when you are in a restaurant, when you went with your friend to eat in the restaurant, and the manager of this restaurant tells you, welcome, ahlan wa sahlan, okay? This is types of greeting. We have also an Islamic greeting, and is used by many people usually. It's peace be with you. Okay, peace be with you. We know it. It's assalamu alaikum. However, hello, welcome, and peace be with you, they can be used as a greeting or reply. And you can start with this greeting, or you can reply with this greeting. Let's take an example. Malak is having a dialogue with Corey. Malak saw Corey or met Corey. She said to him what? Marhaban, okay? Or hello. Corey, what does he say? Assalamu alaikum. Guys, you know that usually when we used to say peace be with you, we replied by peace be with you too, yes? Peace be with you too. Peace be with you too. Usually we know that usually we start with peace be with you, which is assalamu alaikum, and we reply by peace be with you, which is wa alaikum salam. Here we started with marhaban and we replied with assalamu alaikum. Usually we know that peace be with you, we start with it. But here Corey greeted with an Islamic greeting. He said assalamu alaikum. So that's why I said that all the greetings can be used as a greeting or reply. Maybe Malak said to Corey, assalamu alaikum, and Corey replied by marhaban. So here we shuffled the greetings. Malak, what does she say? Wa alaikum salam. Usually when we say peace be with you, we say wa alaikum salam, which is peace be with you too. So the fourth way to deal with people politely and gently is by using hello and welcome and peace be with you, by using types of what? Greeting. Now, let's see the fifth phrase in Arabic. Okay, you are traveling today. You are traveling. You want to travel. Your parents went to the airport. Why? To say goodbye to you. Okay? Your parents went to the airport and said goodbye to you. What do you mean by goodbye? إلى اللقاء. Okay, so goodbye means إلى اللقاء. Type. If you say if your parents said to you إلى اللقاء, let's remember what does goodbye also means. We remember that also goodbye means وداعا. Okay, Maybe, for example, you want to travel, for example, and your parents are saying goodbye to you. You say here وداعا, which is goodbye also. So goodbye has two meanings, وداعا and إلى اللقاء. Is it clear? Now, let's see other types here. Let's see other types. Now, be with safety. Be safe, which is مع السلامة. Be with safety or be safe is مع السلامة. Okay? Now, see you later. When do we use see you later? You were in, you visited your friend's house, okay? And when you were, when you was about to go out or to leave, and when it was time to leave, you told him goodbye, إلى اللقاء. You can say here, إلى اللقاء, goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, إلى اللقاء, see you later. You can use both of them. Goodbye is what? إلى اللقاء. See you later. Why does when do we use see you later? Just here, it's a type of goodbye, but you say see you later because you are going to see this person soon, okay? Maybe because you are going to see him soon, you say إلى اللقاء or see you later. So, okay. Goodbye is إلى اللقاء or see you later because you're going to see him soon. Or you can say see you tomorrow. Maybe you are going to see him tomorrow. You left his home, but you're going to say see him tomorrow. It's أراك غدا, okay? Usually وداعا, we use it when someone is traveling. Mostly وداعا, which is goodbye, we use it when someone is traveling, okay? I'm going to repeat this case because it's a little bit needs concentration. Goodbye has two meanings, either إلى اللقاء or وداعا. وداعا, we use it, when do we use it وداعا? When, for example, someone is what? Traveling. When someone is traveling, you have to say goodbye for him. Now, إلى اللقاء also it's goodbye, but usually we can use it when someone is traveling because you are wanted to say to him goodbye. It can be used here, but usually, for example, you went to your, as I said, to your friend's home. You visited your friend's home and you wanted to leave. You say to him goodbye إلى اللقاء, or you may say see you later or see you tomorrow. That you're going to see him again in the very soon time. And be with safety is مع السلامة. Here we have أراك لاحقا or أراك غدا. Here we use it if a masculine is talking to a masculine. But if it's a masculine is talking to a feminine, it becomes what? أراكي. Okay? Araka is when a masculine is talking to a masculine. But if a masculine is talking to a feminine, he says araki. What if this masculine is talking, for example, to two people? No matter if they are masculine or feminine. What do we say? Arakuma. Okay? He says arakuma. Who ma, okay? Ma, so it ends with ma, long sound of ma. Type. What if this masculine is talking to three or more? What does he say? Arakum, okay? We add ma. So arakum, if he's speaking or he's saying goodbye to three or more, or to group of people, actually. Arakum. By this, guys, we finished the top 5 phrases in Arabic, which are, let's repeat, tafaddal has different scenarios and has different cases. We need to differentiate between them. 2 is thank you so much, which shukran jazilan. 3 is please or excuse me, which is min fadlik or min fadliki or min fadlikum. And 4 types of greeting, which are which are hello, which is marhaban, welcome in, which is ahlan wa sahlan, and peace be with you, which is assalamu alaikum. And fifth, we have how do we say goodbye in 5 ways. By this, we finished the lesson. Please, guys, this lesson is related to the PowerPoint lecture that I uploaded it on the worksheets icon in the application. Also, you can find it on the Google Drive. And this lecture video that is uploaded, you need all what you need, or is downloaded. All what you need is to listen and watch this video several times before our Zoom meeting or Zoom live meeting today, because in the Zoom live meeting we are going to do a worksheet, and I'm going to ask you about things that you didn't understand in this lesson. So please, you have 2 tasks. You have to do the worksheet before the Zoom meeting, and you have to watch this in order to check what you understood and what you didn't understand in the meeting. Thank you so much and have a good day.